So now that you know how to use Google Keep, now we're going to talk about how you can actually use it in your classroom. And one of the best things I find that Google Keep is great for is collaboration. If I'm going to get my students, for example, to work on a project, I might tell them that one of the first things they need to do is to open a Google Keep, make a huge list of everything that they need to get done as a group, and then share it with everyone. So everyone has access to the same Google Keep. And then whenever anyone does one, they tick it off, it'll go to the bottom, and they know it's done. And then they might even be able to put a link in there instead and say, here's the link to the actual thing that I've done that marks this off. And so it's a really easy way for them to monitor who's done what. And it tells me too, because whoever's ticked it off generally is the person who's done it. And so I can see who's actually contributing more to this group. So using it for collaborative projects is fantastic. Also, you can just generally collaborate on things in there. So if they want to collaborate on their note taking, if they want to collaborate on some collections of images or something, Google Keep can do that for them. It also is good for curating resources. So whenever I'm browsing the internet, if I find something that's really cool, I might save it to keep. And so I'll just paste a whole bunch of links and some comments about what those links are. And then I can share that Google Keep with someone else. So for example, my list of extensions and add-ons that I really like, I have them in Google Keep as well. And I could share the listing from Google Keep with people. But generally I use my good spreadsheet for that, because I can then, whenever someone adds something to it, it's added automatically and I don't have to think about it. You can use it for to-do lists because it's got that little checker box thing, just tick it off as it gets done, which is, gives you that bit of endorphin as you tick something off. And then note-taking and sketchnoting. If you don't know what sketchnoting is, I highly recommend, I'll chuck a link down the bottom here where you can go and have a look at what sketchnoting is and how to do it. There's some really great resources around it. Basically, it's a way for students to take notes while they're watching a video like this, or if they're doing some reading. That's a bit more visual, so they're kind of sketching, but they're also taking notes at the same time. They're color coding it, all those types of things. It's a really nice thing. Often your kind of infographic type things are kind of like sketchnoting, but it's like an infographic but done by hand, where it's a bit more rough and that kind of stuff. But they're fantastic tools and a fantastic skill for your students to develop as well.